Hi everybody, this is a video about the Focusworks drifter in stainless steel and Ultem. Now, this isn't an unboxing, I'm afraid. It took quite a long time to get here since when I ordered it, and also the day it arrived it was absolutely tipping it down here in England. I know, surprise surprise. The poor postman was absolutely soaked, and also the packages were soaked. So the package this came in was absolutely drenched, and I had another delivery that day of something else, and I can't remember what it was, but that was also soaked. I was just heading out the door. Normally I would just like leave the packages and do an unboxing later, but because the outside packaging was drenched, I was a bit worried about what was inside. So luckily everything was okay on the inside, just a little bit damp. But yeah, so I didn't have time to do an unboxing. I just had to rip them open and kind of rescue the contents. But anyway, I was kind of glad I didn't do an unboxing, because I have to say, out of box, these, while they are very beautiful and very well made, I wasn't particularly, I don't know, enthralled upon first opening. And to be fair, that often happens with all these fidgets. Sometimes it takes a while to get used to them. But just out of box, see, I've changed this now. I followed Zachary Butcher's videos on sort of making this crackly popcorn sound, which I'm sure probably a lot of you watching this, you've probably seen that video. If not, I will link it in the description below, because this just makes it so much better. Basically, what he suggests you do in the video is move the magnets into these empty spaces that I think we assume has been done to reduce weight from the stainless steel, and then put a smaller magnet in the middle. So I had to order some more magnets as well, so I had to wait for them to come in, so I ordered some little ones. But I love the way this is designed. So you just literally, so this top inlay is threaded, and you can just get that off so you can see the threads on there. I think that's really well designed. Probably got to be careful with it. You don't want to be over tightening it and keep doing it all the time, because this is plastic at the end of the day. But you know, it's really accessible. No tools needed. And this is what it looks like on the inside. So what I'll do quickly is actually put it back to how it came out of box, if I can, quickly, because my videos have been very long, and it kind of occurs to me that maybe people don't want long videos. I don't know. Right, that's one of my little ones. Just pop that over there. So originally the magnets were in these little circular holes. And I don't know, I love the fact that it's got stainless steel plates. That is a big win. Ever since I got my Wrapped, just stainless steel plates have just been, you know, the best. I'm not really interested now in fidget sliders that don't have stainless steel plates. Call me picky or fussy, but you know, once you've reached perfection, you know, it's hard to settle for anything less. So, right, let's get this one open. So yes, this is very easy to work with, and I like that. It's very user-friendly. Let's just get rid of this little one. Now the little ones, that is attracting through my hand. They're N52s. That's crazy. Well, through my finger. That's really crazy. I couldn't get small magnets in any lower strength here in the UK. We don't have as much choice, I don't think. Oh, God. And I can't remember off the top of my head what strength they are out of box, but I don't think they're in 52s. Right, there we go. So really, I think it's a good slider out of box. I think I was just a little bit underwhelmed. So here we go. This is out of box. It's a great quiet fidget. You know, that's not really going to annoy people. So if you want something that's quite silent, that's pretty good, you know, and it is satisfying. But of course, in the setup that it is, really is only a 2-click, which I didn't sort of, you know, have in mind when I bought it, which is kind of, that's on me. I prefer 3 clicks, but I like the fact that it's circular, because I haven't got anything like that. I've only got haptic coins, and this isn't a haptic coin. This is a slider. I mean, you can rotate it, but it's a bit hard to do it with one hand. And yeah, it's fine. I love the fact that it's got flat and, you know, kind of completely unmarked steel plates. I like that. That's something new. You know, they haven't got, you know, that's kind of like 3D printing lines, isn't it, or something? I'm not sure. If I compare it to them, you know, we've got lines in there. But I actually kind of like the fact that they're flat. You can see some machining marks, but they're, you know, these have been very nicely finished, and it makes for a different sound and a different feel. So that actually makes me want to keep it in my collection, because it's something a little bit different. And yeah, so, but yeah, I just wasn't that enthralled really. But I'd already seen Zachary Butcher's video on kind of making it a little bit more interesting. Oh, this is going to be difficult now. Kind of use other magnets to help me get the magnets out. So it definitely looks like, you know, these areas are to obviously reduce weight on the plate, because that's quite a solid bit of steel. But they're great to put the magnets in. I'm sorry, I'm trying to make these videos a little bit shorter, because I don't know if people like long videos or not. I do when I watch YouTube videos, because I like more content, but I don't know if everyone does, so I don't know. So I just purchased these little magnets from a magnet seller, so an actual magnet store in the UK. They weren't that expensive really. I only had to buy, I think, a pack of 5 because I only needed 2. So there you go, I'll put that in there. Even one side is an improvement, so you've got a little bit of crackle. If you don't like crackle, then this is going to be no good. But I like crackle. I really like crackle. You know, it's just awesome. Let's quickly do the other side. I mean, I did see someone on the groups, I think could put some little ball bearings in as well. So I might have to experiment with something like that. I'm assuming they were magnetic, maybe? I don't know. I really don't know. I have no clue about bearings. But that looked interesting. Ah. God, this is so difficult. Let's get rid of that one. And get rid of that N52 because that's just causing problems. Come on. Right. That doesn't want to sit the right way up. Okay. I think that's all good. So having that, so I'm just going to make sure they're a little bit tighter. There we go. Having that little one moving around makes it a lot more interesting. Probably be better if it wasn't an M52. I don't know if it was a little bit weaker, but I couldn't get anything else. I mean, that is awesome. That makes it unique enough for it to stay in my collection, and I do like it. Definitely. I mean, that's going to annoy the hell out of someone, but, you know, if you don't mind that, I think this is a winner. And I just love that Ultem inlay plate, or whatever you call it. It's beautiful. Now, I know he's done, you know, completely Ultem, like ones that are made, you know, out of Ultem, and a lot of people have praised those. I personally, you know, I love stainless steel plates, so, you know, I was going to get this one. You can get stainless steel, is it copper or something, copper inlays as well, but I don't know, I really like the Ultem. I really like the look. It's really pretty. The fact that it's kind of translucent, I really like that. But overall, this is the closest thing I can compare it to, because we've got, you know, magnets in, you know, another kind of configuration other than, you know, a 4x2 or a 3x2 layout. I have to say, this is more satisfying than Gladiator. So I can only compare it to this one because they're kind of similar. But the GD Gladiator has these kind of solid, like, clicks, whereas this doesn't really. Maybe if I got stronger magnets, maybe it would. I don't know. But I don't feel like you'd want to put all N52s in here if it isn't already. I don't think it is. I think that would just be too much. I don't know. But this, you know, you can't really push this too far without it going flying, without it falling off. I've dropped it quite a few times. I've dropped a half quite a few times. There's less you can do with this, I think. I may be wrong. I may need to spend more time with it, you know, just to be fair. But this, because you've got these angles, or these corners, I think there's just, you know, it just feels more secure. You play around with it a little bit more. And you've got those satisfying snaps. And it's thinner as well. This is really quite thick. Which surprised me a little bit, actually. So it's even sort of thicker than the wrapped. It is really good. And it's very unique. I love the fact that, you know, people made so many videos about how to sort of make it a bit more interesting. So I love this. That is just awesome. And I'm definitely keeping it. But yeah, I don't know. It doesn't seem as good as this one, to be honest, to be fair. But they are still different beasts, so I may be being unfairly critical, I don't know. I think it's a really great slider. Focusworks have done some great things in the spinner department, which I'm not really into spinners, but I do know a little bit of the history. my friend just got one of the micro axis spinners, and it is stunning. Like, it's beautiful. In fact, I'm kind of tempted to maybe get one someday, but yeah, this is some really good stuff. I think he's working on some acrylic ones at the moment, which, there we go, I just dropped one again. So the acrylic ones look interesting, and I like the fact that he's experimenting with some different materials. So yeah, I'm gonna keep an eye on Focusworks. I do like this one. It's unique. You don't have to set it up as a crackly kind of thing. If you prefer silent, then the way it comes out of the box is just going to be perfect for you. But yeah, worth a look, I think. So I'm glad I've got it, and it's going to stay in my collection. It's very unique. Anyway, thanks for watching. Yeah, if you've got any questions or anything on this, yeah, leave a comment down below. I'm still getting used to it. If you've got any more suggestions on ways to set this up, I'm all open for it, because, like I said, this is just so easy to take apart and change. I really like that. Just the accessibility for this and the user experience is excellent. So, yeah, if you've got any ideas, I'm all ears. So, thanks guys, have a good day.